Hey guys. So in case you're just joining, I was streaming live already and we were talking about the top reasons for student visa denials in the United States, and I was having internet issues. And so that went down. I don't know if some persons are still here because I feel like I did not end that live session well. However, in this video, I'm just going to not talk about anything visa interview. I'm just going to focus on the struggles of international students in the United States of America. Wow. Hmm. Wow. So, in case you're here for the first time, my name is Valeen Oseh. I'm a graduate student in the United States of America, and I've been here for like almost 2 years. And I'm here for my master's. And when I was coming, I was just very excited. You know, that joy of coming to the abroad. It was really very exciting for me. I was like on top of the world. I was on top of the world. The feeling was like anything you can imagine. Like that feeling you get when you win an award, or that feeling you get when you just get that feeling of you win a jackpot. Do you understand what I mean? So I was jumping, I was excited. I think it's the same for every international student, because first of all, the journey to like getting an admission abroad is really very tasking. So when we're coming, you know, it's really like, oh, that goal that you have set for yourself, you finally achieved it, right? And then you achieve it, and you're like, everything is going to be, like breeze. It's going to be all easy moving forward, like you don't care, you know. But when you now come to your country that you have been assigned, like when for me coming to the US, wow, I wow, to be honest, it is not easy. It is not easy for us. It is not easy for anybody. I've not seen any international student that has had it easy here. I've not seen anyone, boy, girl, that has had it easy. Like you just come and everything is just already laid in place for you. No, I've not seen anybody. The only people that I would say that have had it very easy are like maybe people who came here from a very like wealthy home, like your parents are just like either the Bill Gates kind of people, the top tier people. So when you're coming, you don't have like you're not thinking of your bills, you're just here to focus on your education, and then, go for vacation as much as possible. So if you're in that category, maybe this video is not for you because you will not relate. But if you're in my category where like you're just I tell you, when you come here, you understand that what you read online is different from what you see here. Like what these people are telling you, like what all the agents are telling you, don't worry, when you come, you can find your way. Yes, you'll get a job, you will get you know, you can foot your bills, you can take care of yourself. It's easy. Like you don't have any problem. The system is very easy for you to get over, like maneuver your way and be okay. It's not that way. Hmm. It is not that way because when you come, first of all, you're going to deal with so many things. You deal with the fact that you're all alone in a country where you don't even have anybody. The human is built in a way that we thrive when we're around people. And if you're coming from a country where you're used to like seeing people around, and then you now come to a new country where everybody is minding their business because you're not paying their bills, then you start from there to struggle. And then when you now come to a country where the educational system is very different, like it's just different. Assignments every week, reports every week. Like you are researching every week. They are telling you deadlines. Like if you're here, you when you come here, you get used to 11:59 p.m. deadline. So you're not doing just these things for one course, you're doing it for all the courses. So imagine doing assignments for 3 courses consecutively, like back to back to back to back. Is draining. And you are doing that, you are looking for money, you are working, you are now thinking of family. When you call your family, they can't pick because there's time difference. Everything is not just working the way it should work. And you set goals for yourself, you can't meet those goals. And then there's just somebody somewhere that is also like, adding to your problem. Maybe the person does not understand. Let's say you're now in a relationship and that relationship is killing you. Consider the person saying, you're not calling me enough. You're not, when I call you, you don't pick. Because the person, you can't just understand, you cannot just relate because the person is no longer in the same system that you are. So there's just a very clear difference between the two of you. And your professors are expecting you to exceed expectations. Your family is expecting you to exceed expectations. Your friends are chatting you up to ask for money because people now know that you have traveled. They feel that when you travel, everything is working. I cannot tell you how many messages I have received for assistance. And as much as I am this person that loves to give, like that is who I like. I love, like even back home, that's what I do because I have like an initiative for girls. But when you now come to this place, I swear you cannot. You see, you just be staying indoors. Everything is not just working. Like sometimes you don't even have money. Like you don't have money to do the things you want to do. It is hard though. It is hard. It is hard because the stories I've heard, like the things I just cannot even start come to tell you some certain things that let me now start talking about the job. You're not looking for a job. Like that one even got me, like I don't know how I survived it because I was applying for internships. I was not getting internships. I was I was applying rejections. The requirements, just the fact that you're an international student alone is already enough to like, then finally you now get that internship. The internship, God, you now lose it. You did not just lose it, you now even entered problem with the Department of Homeland Security. It's not easy. Oh. Let nobody tell you that coming here is easy. So as you are coming, just brace yourself. Understand. In fact, work on your mental health as you are coming because if you don't have a strong mental health in place, like it's not like everybody has this fixed mental health state too that is strong. It fluctuates. Like today, you go just knock you, now you go cry from morning to night. I can't tell you how many times in my entire life I've cried the most in the United States of America. In my entire life. In my entire life. So imagine it's a lot. So just enjoy now that you are back home. Enjoy the relationships you have. Go out, have fun, chill, take yourself out. Just enjoy because when you come here, you will not be able to be going out all the time because even the money safe no good day. Even if the money is there, you have other priorities. You have other bills to pay. So, and even if it is there again, let's say it is there again, you might not necessarily want to go because you'll be going alone. Imagine when you're like back home, you have people. If you want to go, you have friends that you can go out with. Like now, I don't even have friends that I can call to say, let's go somewhere. Go where now? You might have the money, the friend might not have the money. Do you understand what I'm saying? The level of loneliness, the level of depression, everything is just, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like I've been saying myself that I just want to go out. Like I just want to go somewhere. Just take myself just go somewhere. Just have a quiet time. But each time I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I really want to have fun, but I can't have the fun because my idea of fun is different from other people's idea of fun. Other people's idea of fun might be go to a party, dance. I think I uploaded a video where I went to like my first house party. My first house party was over like 18 months in the US. I was always indoors. So all those things will affect you. You'll be like, at some point, you just be like, you just even see when you come here, you might even discover that you don't even like it anymore. Like the hype that you thought you were going to get when you come here, it's no longer that hype. You will no longer feel that joy, that ecstasy. Should I use that word? Or that, excitement, that, that the way it was when you got that admission, everything you were jumping up. When you come here, it might not necessarily be the same. You might just say, oh wow, now like this it be, who send me? Why I come? Do you know all those kind of questions will just be the things you'll be asking yourself because I swear down. It's not like, trust me. There are days where I really want to do something. I have something in my head that I want to do. Like I would want to go out. I really, really want to go out. But I can't because first of all, I don't even have a car. I don't have my own car. So I'm always thinking about how will I even now, when you're like you don't have your own car, the to now be begging people because you want them to be taking you to you want to fit your schedule all the time to fit them. Do you understand? Like you just want to do the things that, you know, do what other people are doing, not because you want, but because you just cannot do it for yourself. Do you understand? I don't know how to put it, but it's really hard though. It's hard. Someone when I just came live, I'm like, I don't even know if people are watching. If people are, I know 4 people are watching me right now, but I'm like, I'm not even going to ask anybody to subscribe or do anything or even comment down below or anything. But I just said, let me just talk about it because sometimes I'm one of those people that when I was coming, I felt like, I had a word, like I had my own personal word that God gives me, like that's the word, like my vision, like God, this is what I was going to do, this is what I'm going to, all those things. But when I'm really not the person, I'm a very strong person. I have this very strong, like I'm the person that people come to for support. I'm always that person. So people don't necessarily, when I'm dealing with anything, people don't really know if I'm dealing with anything or not. All my friends, I'm their shoulder to cry on. I've never really had a shoulder to cry on, you know. I don't know if you understand, but I've never really, even when I had deep things that I'm dealing with, I can't talk to people because they just assume that you don't have a problem. Do you understand? So coming here, I've always had that strong personality and all of that. So coming here and begin to deal with so many things. And I think mine started from like the first year that I got here. Everything was just bad. Like everything. I had the worst roommate ever. Like I had the worst people ever. Like it was just bad. You know, all the target I set for myself, like that first semester was bad. How I passed, I don't even know. Then, I was like, because when I came, I was like that first semester, I was like, by summer, I had things that I wanted to do, like even the courses I wanted to take, like professional courses that I wanted to take, like my certifications, all those things. I couldn't because I was busy looking for where to stay. Like, do you know how you just be somebody was like, and it wasn't like what really hurt me the most was the fact that it was somebody like a Nigerian like me. Do you understand when you're like in a country, you just got there? It wasn't like it was that hard to adapt because I'm used to adapting to any situation, but I just felt, just coming to a place and you have not even settled and you're just having this terrible experience with a roommate that it was just too much. And so I was thinking, okay, let me breathe during the summer. I couldn't breathe during the summer because I was homeless. I was dealing with that one. I was even where I was staying safe. The family that took me in, they were just so nice, but it was like 2 hours away from where I was staying. So from the school. So she was working here, but she stays like 2 hours away. So I wake up like 5, I'll take a shower, and then I'll come. She will not, so I will still be sleeping in the car. And already that period, eh? I just want to sleep. I just want to rest. But she cannot leave me in her house. Nobody will be there. And also, I was assisting my professor. So it was really, really bad because I now have to wake up at a time that I wasn't in the place mentally. Everything was not just working. And but I still had to wake up and go with her. So I'll be sleeping in the car and I'll go. Then on Fridays, she does like 3 jobs. On a Friday, she'll come and pick me like 12 midnight. 12 midnight, we're now on a car, we're going back to our apartment, So so I have to stay in the school till when she closes from work so she can pick me and take me back home. So on Friday, every Friday, she will take me like every midnight, that's when she will close. So she'll come and pick me and then I'll go with her. So 2 a.m., that's when we get home. So imagine you, first of all, feeling traumatized about everything that is happening, that has happened that period, feeling like you are lost, you don't have a family, you don't you felt I felt like I I was, I don't know. I felt homeless for the first time in my life. I felt homeless. I felt lost. I felt like a burden. I'm appreciative of the fact that God just sent her to help me because I don't know where I would have gone to. And the way that I left my apartment, I couldn't have found an apartment immediately because finding an apartment here is very tedious. So, and even, yeah, I think another problem that I had, like when I was also now staying with her, I know that I am not going to be there forever. She's just only helping me because I didn't have a place to stay. So I was now like looking for an apartment. I could not find an apartment. These people were asking me to bring co-signer that I don't have. I just got here. I'm an international student. I don't know anybody. You're asking me for co-signer. I will pay for like fees. I will pay for you know, application fee. They would not approve it because my where I'm working, I'm not making 3 times the amount. Sure, I'm not making 3 times the amount. So how can they give me an apartment? And I don't have anybody that will co-sign for me, like a garant. It was hard. And I was dealing with that. I was looking for places, accommodation, everything. I was looking from one place to the other. Then I was now, even though I did not want to now have a roommate again because of that first experience, I think I should even upload the video. If in case you guys don't know, this is my second channel. I had a first channel. I had over 8.5K subscribers on that channel, and I had close to 2 million, like 1.6 million views on that channel, but they took it down. So in that channel, I already uploaded like everything about my roommate experience, like 11 episodes of my roommate experience. So I don't know. I've not uploaded them here because I don't know. They took down that channel. I don't know. I'm still begging them if they can, because they suspended it. I don't know if they would still give me or not. So that's why maybe people don't really know what really happened to me when I was with that girl. So I was dealing with that. I was dealing with trying to find a place. I was dealing with, first of all, I had a problem, like the problem of the chaos of that roommate crisis, then moving away 2 hours away, then not feeling homeless, and also in that midst of that, all those trauma and everything, I was house hunting and I was being rejected. In fact, at some point, I didn't care about how much I was going to pay. I was like, just give me a house. I just want my own, like, I just want my own home. Do you understand? Like, I almost was going to say, you know what, I'm done, I'm tired. Then, because I did not want any roommate issues anymore, I just felt like because I could not get an apartment, I had to like start looking for another roommate again. I got another roommate again that lied to me, deceived me, made me move into that apartment. And as I moved into that apartment, the girl was everything dirty. She made me pay so many bills that because when I was moving in, their lease was going to expire in like 2 months. And I told this girl, this is what I experienced before. I don't want to like go into another. I just want a place, a home. I don't want to move in. And then after 2 months, you tell me that you want to graduate, you don't want to get an apartment. So I want a 1 year lease. If you don't want a 1 year lease, if you don't want to renew this lease after these 2 months, I'm not going to take it. But she was like, no, she's going to renew it. She will renew it. She now allowed me move in. I moved in. Into that apartment. She made me start paying deposit with her, everything, only for her to now start telling me that she is going to graduate. She's not going to renew the apartment. I'm like, why? So you want me to now start looking for an accommodation again? I've explained to you what I'm dealing with. Like that was the first semester, spring semester. Then summer, midsummer, I moved like how can people be that wicked? How can you just lie to somebody like that? I now started looking for another accommodation again. I was doing this thing, I was doing school. I did not have time. Summer is the time that people really, during the summer, as even if I did not work during that summer, just to that I'm okay and everything, I could not have that time. I now finally found a place and moved in. Found a place, I almost lost my internship. Like everything was just bad. As I moved from that place, finally I found a place. Another problem again. So 1 year, I was not myself. Like, hey, I almost lost my internship. I had to write letter to my professor that I don't have money for my tuition. In fact, I already lost it. Like it was like gone. So I just did not know what to do. Um, I wrote letter. I said I should write a letter. I wrote a letter, and then I still wrote the letter, but he reached out to a couple of people. He was telling on my academics, like I did not even know what deadline was. I was not understanding. I was doing so many mistakes. In that same period, I now I was they now this thing I almost got sent out because of plagiarism, because I was just submitting anything. Like I just carry and dump and put. Ah man. And see, when I'm telling you these things, you might say, okay, and this and that, family, talk to family. When you call your parents, the time that you need to talk to your family, I only have my mom and my sister and my brothers. So when I call them that time, maybe they are sleeping. Maybe they are not even, my sister is not even a WhatsApp person. Hey God. My sister is not even a WhatsApp person. So my mother is not a WhatsApp person. When I was living, she had like a smartphone, like very expensive phone. But if it's not that touchlight phone, you see that touchlight, Nokia touchlight, that's 310. If it's not that Nokia touchlight phone, my mother is not okay. So she will call me to go on voicemail. And calling Nigeria is very expensive. So it's easier to call. So I have to now spend a lot of money to just call, you know. Hmm. So it was really challenging. And I don't really have like friends if not for one girl that helped me to even get this apartment that I'm staying. She was just the person that was like, Valeen, if you see me then. Even now, I'm even stressed because I've never had like pimples in my entire life. Even when I was in Nigeria, I never had pimples. It is here that I'm having all these things. I've never in my entire life seen my pictures, but you know that I'm being stressed right now. But I'm very okay right now. But if you see me then, I was dark. I was I was slim, I was dehydrated, I was unhappy, I was just not myself. Then from so that girl helped me to co-sign for me. God will bless her. Like, I don't know how, like she's just an angel. You see, the two people that have made like a striking, three people, that girl, then the lady that took me in. No, the lady that took me in was the first person. My professor, of course, my professor first, because he allowed me to assist him. Then that girl that took me into his house, the white lady, and this girl that gave me an co-signed for me. So those three people, I can never forget them in my entire life. So I finished that phase. Oh, I now said, okay, let me now, then plagiarism now entered. And as a graduate student, oh my God, as I'm talking to you, I'm dealing with, imagine, so I'm talking about spring, problem, roommate crisis, summer, homeless, apartment crisis, and another roommate crisis. Fall, plagiarism, losing my scholarship, like all my sponsorship. That one, the chaos again. So 1 year first. Then this spring, yeah, this spring, let me give you all the things that have been happening. This spring, um, when it happened, this spring, pandemic. I was not saying, okay, let me now get back to myself. Do you understand? Let me start coming back to, I'm now starting to pick up. At least my sponsorship, I did not lose it again. Um, you know, let me now start picking up. Do you understand? Corona now came. So imagine somebody that has been dealing with all these things for this year. And guys, as I'm talking to you, even though I was dealing with all these things, your school, it does not affect it. Oh, like you have to stay on top of your game. So I've not really had time to like really deal with the things that I was going through. Like I've not really had time to vent, had time to like really, really express, feel the feelings of everything I've been feeling, because I don't even have the time, because I have assignments, I have this, I have that, I have all of that. I remember that when during the fall semester, was it the fall? Yes. No, it's not the fall. During that spring semester of last year, I was in taking a course, and I had like a project, a team project. And in that project, like that was a period, because guys, police people entered this matter, that roommate crisis, I'm telling you, like I felt unsafe for my life. So I was dealing with that, and I told my project, my teammates that, see, I'm dealing with a problem. I can't do this assignment because I couldn't do it. I wasn't concentrating. They couldn't help me because it was a team project. Nobody could help me. It was that bad. When somebody now called, my friend from Nigeria now called me. I was in the library. I was crying. When he called me, it was like he was not the person that actually helped me. See, to now like calm me down, encourage me, and all of that. So spring this year, I was like, okay, let me now start getting back to myself. As I was saying, let me start getting back to myself. Pandemic happened. I could not deal with anything. And mind you, I'm also trying to like do certain jobs so that I can, get one or two money to survive, because your bills must be paid. So pandemic happened, everything became expensive. And this pandemic, one thing that really, I learned from it is that you needed to be close to family. The only people that way that people survive is like, as me and my family were here and this pandemic happened, it would have been a very good thing, because I mean, I'll now have more time for family, family time. But I couldn't have family time because it's no family. And I could not even visit anybody because it was now pandemic. Because it was now this summer, because some of the even my birthday last year, it was just, in fact, this year, if not for another girl that I met, she was very nice, that even did something for me, was like, so my 2 years in the US, to be honest, I've not had one single, like it's been from one problem to the other, to the other, to the other. But in all, I'm maintaining my CGPA, I'm maintaining I need to pay my bills, I'm keeping up with assignments, all of those things. Pandemic happened. During that pandemic, before the pandemic, I've already gone for an interview. I went for that interview. I was 100% sure that I was going to get that internship. When the pandemic happened, I lost internship. So, summer again, I did not work. I did not do internship. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it was just like, what is going on? Do you understand? And I can't come and be telling people that, oh, I am, because everybody is expecting me as a first class graduate in Nigeria to not struggle with schoolwork or anything like that. So I lost that internship. I was still assisting my professor. Then, after that summer period, I now decided to even take summer class, which is another money. Summer class is not free. As any class you're taking is not, imagine now paying bills now, international students. I was taking summer classes. So I took summer classes and because I could not do internship. So this fall, this is the fall now. This fall, the fall now, I am during the summer, I spoke to my professor. Let me get it. Help me. I need internship. He gave me internship, and I think I know why that I could not even understand that for internship you need CPT because why wouldn't I know that for as an international student you need CPT? But my head was not there. I'm just, it's just been God. And if you're not a strong person like me and me, like I can't even tell you other things that were on the side that I was dealing with. Like someday in my life, there'll come a time in my lifetime where I can write my own book. That's when you people will actually know what I was actually dealing with. So this summer, after I spoke to the professor, I got the job. And I lost the internship 2 weeks after. Not just losing internship, lost the internship. Now had a problem with Department of Homeland Security. Dealing with that one was jobless. Everything. As I'm talking to you right now, this is my final year, my final semester, and I'm supposed to be taking only one course this semester, maybe even like a 1 credit course or a 2 credit course because it's my final semester, but I'm taking 9 credits this semester. 9 credits this semester. So imagine being in your final semester because you know that even in your schools back home, 100 level you take more courses, 200 level you take more courses, 300 level you take more courses, 400 level your final year you're always taking lesser courses. So if I'm used to taking 3 or 4 courses as I was coming, my first semester, second semester, my final semester I'm supposed to take 1 course, which as an international student, you cannot do that normally. If you just come here, your first year, you can't take it. Even the third semester, you can't take 1 course. You must take 3 courses. All right. But in your final year, depending on because mine is a 30 credits course. So if you have done like 27 credits, so it means you only need 3 credits to graduate. You can now take, or maybe I've done 28, you only need 2. So you take a 2 credit course, just that course for that semester. But imagine me being final year now, final semester, and I'm taking 9 credits, that's 3 semesters. And I'm doing assignments for these 3 courses. I'm doing homework for these 3 courses. I'm doing research for these 3 courses. I'm doing team projects for these 3 courses, and I'm doing YouTube in all of these things. So it is hard. I think why I even started my YouTube was because I just needed to talk to someone. I think I knew I was going to start my YouTube channel when I moved here. Even before I came, I knew I was going to start. I wanted to even start in Nigeria, but the problems were just so much, light, everything. So I just said, don't worry, when I come here, I will start. But I wasn't going to start. I was even going to wait till I graduate to start my YouTube channel. But when I just felt like if I didn't talk to people, if I didn't start something, it was going to be bad. So it was my way of building a community for myself so I don't feel alone, just to help myself and everything. The truth is, what I think all I'm trying to say is that international students here are facing a lot of things, a lot of challenges. When we come here, just the name international can help you get a job. It can also 80% of the time not help you get a job because you need sponsorship. And most companies do not really want to sponsor you, except these big tech companies. And the competition is real, it's hard. And again, the academic system is very, very cumbersome in the sense that you have to like be doing everything at the same time. So you might not necessarily have time for yourself, especially if you are a graduate student like me. Graduate student, everything is like very, very, very complex. You have to learn. And if your background is very shaky, it becomes a problem. So we deal with all these things, and then there's bills, there's chaos happening, things that you cannot even control. It's a lot. You don't even know the uncertainty of not knowing what's going to happen when you graduate. For instance, Valeen, what next? What next? If I like I'm a citizen, I will not be worried about what next, because if I graduate, I don't find a job, I can do any kind of job. But because I'm international, I can't do any kind of job. Do you understand? So even if you might find a job, like now, because of what I do, I can easily find a job as a digital content creator, as digital marketer, as a freelance kind of thing. But it will not work for me because I'm an international student. So I need to do a job that's in line with my field. So there are a lot of factors. So when you're thinking about these things, when you're applying and you're not getting a call back, or you get the rejection, all these things, it just affects you and you just cannot, like take it. Like for me, I think why I'm not even like, thank God, which is I'm glad that I'm not like really, really like almost, like I thank God I not even cry all through, because I have cried yesterday night. And so the feeling is not as intense as it was yesterday, it's really very intense. And I just want you to know that when you're coming, it might not necessarily be, you might not go through all the things I've gone through, or all the
Sorry,
things.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Sorry, that was Siri, and I wasn't talking to Siri. So Siri, shut up. So you might not necessarily face the things that I faced. What I face is peculiar to me. Your case might not necessarily be the same, and that's why you need to be careful. Like the kind of people you mingle with, who you are going to stay with, and all. I'm going to make a video about how to choose a roommate, what you should look out for, how to get an accommodation. So I'm going to make that video so that when you're coming, please, even if the person is from your home country, does not mean the person is nice. That the person is Nigerian does not mean the person is nice. It was a Nigerian that did all those things that made my first semester very horrible for me. And I'll upload a video so that you guys can watch it and see it, and just pray for me. I'm in the process where I am job hunting and trying to get a job. I'm a cybersecurity graduate. I'm graduating by December. So also, if you have like opportunities, if you are here and you're trying to come here and your father is connected, or you have contacts, you have people, also let me know. Reach out to me via email. Refer me if you see any opportunities, if you see any jobs, just send them to me, send them my way, send them via email, join my Telegram group, and and just reach out to me. Send me anything you see that can help me get a job or anything like that. If you also know people who are doing freelancing things that are in line with what I do with YouTube and all of those things, also let me know. So basically that's it. It's not been easy. I just wanted to like let you guys know that it's hard for us. It's really, really hard for us. Sometimes when I come here to like make my videos, I think it's my way of dealing with my what I'm going through. It's my way of dealing with my challenges. So when you come, you figure out what works for you. I am a talker. I'm not used to being idle, but coming here also, if you are the person that is like you are used to doing so many things at the same time. Like in Nigeria, I'll go around secondary schools, and I'll be mentoring the girls, telling them not to. And I think the things that I did back home is one of the major reasons that I have not given up, because there are a lot of girls looking up to me. They will send me messages, Valeen, I'm looking up to you, Mama. You are the reason why I'm this. You are that, 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 that. So most times, giving up is not even an option for me. All right. So yeah, it's not. So yeah, so this is my way of dealing with it. When I came here, like you can't just go to a school, and it's not the way it is back home. It's easier for you to like gain access to schools, organize events like that. But here it's a lot of process, and because I'm international again, you need a lot of clearance, you need a lot of this. So I can't do the things that I really, really do enjoy doing. And because I don't really have like mobility for myself as well, thank God for my friend who has been helping me. Like whenever I need to go out somewhere, he will just take me there. Maybe one day I'll reveal him to you guys, how we met and all of that. So if not for that, it's been hard. So imagine wanting to do something that you want, but you can't because you cannot even do it. Because when you now start thinking of taking Uber from one place to that place, then you take another Uber from that place to that, it's a lot. And where I am, we don't have a lot of trains going around. So transportation is very expensive. That's why when I made my video, how much I spend in a month, in case you have not seen that video, go and watch that video. I broke it down. It's not like everything that I spend, I did not even mention it there, but at least that will give you an idea of how much I'm spending. Over ₦1 million in a month on just bills without my tuition. So it's enough to even give you wahala. Okay. So yeah, but would things get easy? Things will get easy with time. Things will get easy with time. It's just that for me, things gets easy like for people with time. It's just that for me, when I came, it was just from one thing to the other, to the other, to the other. So it was enough for me to even say, I'm tired, I'm done, I need to go. But because of the kind of person that I am, I don't give up. And I try to, whenever I say I want to do something, I put my mind to it and I get it done. I am like, I'm not seeing like, when I'm saying it, it's like, oh, I'm just telling stories, but you guys will not really understand what it's like to be that, to live that experience of being dependent on someone, or being homeless, or dealing with culture shock. You never learned safe problem. Do you understand? So it was really tough. And yeah, so that's it. But for the most part, things get easy with time. Like as you are getting more and more into the system, as the months are going by, you are getting adjusted to the system. Have I really gotten adjusted to the system? It's going to take a while. This is almost like my 2 years by December, but I'm better off. Like I can't tell you that I have this particular friend. I'm more of closer to the guys. That's why even in the videos you see more of guys, like I hang out with them, because I'm more of like, I don't want drama, I don't want wahala, I don't want girl wahala. I have female like friends, we talk. I don't think we really, really hang out. But but I'm more closer to the guys, because I don't want I don't want to go and say something to somebody that they will not use against me or any. I don't want problems. So I do what works for me. The guys, I can call them on the phone with video chat when I'm lonely or I need to talk to somebody, or whenever they want to just call me. I'm freer that way. That way too. I'm also like, oh, I have people around I can talk to. So yeah, but I have some female friends too that were from Nigeria. They've also helped me, like shared resources and all of that. So you will find people that will definitely be resourceful to you. People that can, they will share. If they see something, they'll share. I have somebody that has shared like maybe job links they share to me. So anybody that assists me in any way, I'm always very grateful, because you never know the person that is going to help you. So build networks. If not that, I built a network with that lady that took me in. I don't know where I would have been. Imagine being stranded in the US without a job, or without school, or without family. It would have been a big, big problem. So I'm not saying these things to scare you. I'm just saying it so that you know the realities of living here. It is really hard. The academic, expectations are already on its own very challenging. So that there is that, but if you have like if you have money, I think most of the things that bring about like the major challenges international students face, there are three. One of them is money, finances. If you have your finances sorted, like you're not depending on anyone for money, you are good, because you can do whatever you want to do. You can go anywhere you want to go. You can even buy car, buy everything. The other thing is the academic, you know, um demands, like the academic demands is totally different from what you are used to, and you are coming here, you're learning something, you are doing an advanced course and you're learning on it, you're learning something advanced on your own outside of the class, because what they'll teach you is advanced because you are a graduate student here. So you are going to go back to do extra work, but while you're doing that extra work, you're doing assignments and everything, all of those things for all the courses at the same time. So it is also one of the things that international students struggle with. Then the third thing that international students struggle with is finding job placements, internships, or jobs. That international factor already has like something with it. So when you're like, it's really, really very hard, very hard, but at the end of the day, reach out to people, talk to people, like, which is what I'm doing, talking to my professor and doing the best that I can and leaving it to God, because I don't know. I don't know. It's the only way that can make, it's the only one that can make a way for me. So that's why you guys need to like put me in your prayers, and put me in your prayers, please. Just pray, because if things work out for me, the plans I have for like this channel, the plans I have, you know, if God just bless me like this, I can be God should just bless me. Let it get to that point where I'll be even be your sponsor. I will give you my bank account, like bank statement. I'll be the one to like vouch for you, that kind of thing. God should just bless me, and He can do it. God can do anything, anytime. So guys, I'm sorry this video is very long. To those of you who have, like commented here, let me even read out what you put here. Thank you for commenting. I wasn't even expecting people to be watching me or even taking their time to listen to me talk about the challenges of being an international student. It's not easy, but you guys, thank you. You go and come back. Thank you. Peace, Ogu Okpara. Thank you. Look at the bright side. You're learning and doing something compared to some of us back here begging the federal government to open below average schools for us to learn in. Yeah, so looking at the bright side of things, I think I'm going to also maybe make another video about the best parts of being here. Like, yeah, I think I should also like make that video, because when you're talking about like what the things we deal with, I will also want to talk about the things that we enjoy. Those are the things that. So I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm grateful. Oh, guys, don't get this wrong, oh, because I will not trade this for anything. Like, I will do it again. I will come for my master's again. Do you understand? Like, if you take me back to 2018, I'm going to apply for my like my I'm going to apply for like my admissions and everything, and I'm going to come here again. I will not like, I will not undo what I did. So it's not like, I am very grateful to God because people are looking for these opportunities. And that's why I made this platform, so that people can actually connect to my story, know how I started, and also, in a way, tell you the realities of life here in the United States, because I'll be lying to you if I don't give you the true picture of things. So I am not scaring you. I'm just letting you know that things might happen for good or not for good, but you will come out stronger and you become a better person. So thank you. So Akin is like, thanks, Valeen, for this. You're welcome. You're speaking straight from the heart. Yes, 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 I am, because I'm glad I did not even make this video yesterday, because after I spoke to my friend, it was really, really, it really broke me to have even listened to her cry. I was just trying to be the strong person, because I did not want to add to her issues. So I knew I could relate to what she was going through. And so when she was crying, I almost cried, because I know, and I know. So, but I just was like being very strong for her, encouraging her. But after we were done, Omo, I cry. Oh. So I'm glad I did not make that video, because if I made that video yesterday, I think all the things I would have been seeing here would have just been cry, 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 and everything. So yeah, when you talk from the heart, it's really, if you can see now, my energy is really, really gone. Like, because I'm talking about something that is really, really here. When I made the first live video, when I was talking about top reasons and all those things, where it was just normal, top reasons things. So I'm talking about top reasons for student visa denial, right? But this one is more sensitive because I'm talking about everything that I have dealt with here. And it's been a minute. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Oluwaseun, you are resilient, a born winner. Don't give up. God will continue to keep watch over you. Thank you, Oluwaseun Adeyemi. You have been very supportive. Thank you. Peace, babe, be strong. Look at the positive side of every situation, and definitely our God will comfort you. You guys are the best. Like, and I'm glad. I think one of my greatest achievements coming here is making my YouTube channel because it has given me a platform to like talk to people, a platform to use my story to inspire people, and also even a platform where I can also get a sense of community and belonging, and that kind of feeling that I'm getting right now. You guys have been very supportive, so thank you. You guys, really, this means a lot. You don't know. So when I'm always like, please comment down below. I like going back to my videos, and if you can see, whenever you make a comment, I'm very quick to respond. Like because doing that alone takes me away from thinking about anything apart from the fact that it's going to help push the video to more people that would find that content useful. It will also help me to be engaged. Do you understand? Because when I'm engaged, I'm no longer thinking about the things that I'm dealing with, or like, what's gonna happen, internships, job, life after graduation, and all of this kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much. Your comments mean a lot. Your likes, your thumbs up, your subscription. I don't take them for granted. And you guys, I am so very excited that I made this YouTube channel. I feel bad that my first channel that had almost 9K subscribers, 9,000 subscribers is no joke. And let me tell you what happened. When I made that video, that channel, that first channel, it was really a time when it was really very acute that time. I couldn't let anybody know what I was dealing with, but I was making so the growth on that channel, like people are telling me that I'm very consistent on this channel, but I know that like the consistency on that my channel was like times 100. The consistency on this channel is not even like, it's not even up to like 5% of what that channel had. Like sometimes I upload like 8 videos in a day. Who does that? 8 videos. I'll get like over 200 comments on my comment section. I'll get like 50K views of videos because I was doing more of I was doing everything. I was doing entertainment, I was doing gist, I was doing study abroad and all of those things. And the luck that I had was that before I just decided to like create a separate channel for my international videos, like study abroad videos. So it's like anybody that's coming for like study abroad will just come to this video, but then this channel. But when I think after a week I made this one, that's when that one went down. Imagine having almost 2 million views. That channel was already monetized. So that one was also another problem. Like I felt very bad, but I'm glad that I still have something here. And even though it's growing, like it's not like exponential the way the other one grew, I'm also very thankful that the 195, yeah, we're almost at 200, guys. We're almost at 200, subscribers. Almost at 200K subscribers. I always keep putting 200K. So guys, you can help me also by sharing my video with people, inviting your friends. In fact, get me to 200K. Invite one person to subscribe to my channel. Put the link of my videos in your WhatsApp status, your Telegram, your Snap story, your bio. Just put it there. Can just tell people subscribe to my this person's channel, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let them think is your channel because you're supporting me. Just you can do that to support me. Anybody, any video I share, follow me on all my social media platforms. If I post anything, repost it. Those things give me a sense of belonging, a sense of community, and it makes me happy. Oh, seriously, I can't tell you how much YouTube has helped me deal with so many things. Just coming here and talking to you people, or just putting on my camera and talking as if I have people there. It's really very, therapeutic for me. So thank you guys so much. Don't pay. I already explained all that happened. It's a long video. I know by now you should have already, picked up what's going on. My Twitter handle is Valeen_Oseh, or Do I even know my Twitter handle? But my Twitter, everything about my social media is in the description box. If you check my description box, everything is there. My Twitter, my Facebook, my Telegram group, my Instagram, my LinkedIn, everything is there. So check down below. You see all the links to, just follow me. Follow me. Let's, catch cruise on social media platform, because that way too it would also like I get to know you personally, like see you one on one, know your face, know your pictures, and all of those things. And remember, the people you follow also would help. When you're going for visa interview, should they also check, like your social media platform? At least they know they'll see people that are in line with your dreams or aspirations. So yeah, thank you, Akin. God is with you, Valeen. Thank you. Vibe with Nana. Oh, I received virtual hug and the love. Thank you. Thank you, Dongpei. You say you're inspired. Valeen, thanks for the video. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Yeah, so guys, thank you guys so much. I just wanted to make this video to let you know that, see, let nobody tell you that you shouldn't come here. Come. Let nobody tell you that, oh, it is this, it is that, it is no, it is. The challenges are there. You're going to face it. Like me, I'm facing it, but I am not going to like give it up for like anything else. Even if I were in Nigeria and I'm watching someone, making this kind of video, it would not stop me from coming, because even me, that's why I'm telling you that regardless of what I have been through, because my case is just so peculiar. Somebody just followed me. Who followed me? Let me follow you back. My case is just peculiar. I know people that didn't really go through all this chaos that I went through. Whoa, Dangpei, oh God, you are like a celebrity on Twitter. So I'm following you. I'm following you with my what account did I follow you with now? Which of the accounts? I know I have like two accounts. I have two accounts. So follow the same. Study abroad made easy has two accounts. Follow that. Just follow my. You will see the links on there. Follow me there, and I'll follow all my accounts. Okay, then because I want to be more interactive on there, and you people like. I want to still have my family there. So even if I'm dealing with anything like this, it shouldn't stop your dreams of coming here. Just know that people's this thing is different. What happened to me might not happen to you, and I pray that you will never experience hardship when you come here. I experienced all the hardship that you will experience. So that's anything like, oh, problem, no. All you have to do is get that admission, and once you get that admission, see, once you get to your country, Canada, UK, US, Germany, anywhere, you know you're not going to suffer. I have suffered all the suffer. I have been through all of it for you people. I've paid the price for you. But you will not suffer. You will enjoy. You will meet good people that will just be there to support you. You meet people that will help you with your academics. If you have issues, you meet good professors. You meet good, like community. You meet people. You get funding. You will get funding. Anything that you need, trust me, you will get it. You will not. So don't allow this video to scare you in any way. It's just to let you know that this is real, these things happen. And so when you come and you're like, you already know that, oh, these things can happen, you're way better to like, handle the situation. And if you eventually come here and you're like dealing with anything like that, I mean, before that time, you're already like used to me, like you already know people, you already built a network of people who are like your friends, you understand? Like, I don't know how to put it, but when you come here and should you have any challenges or anything which you will not have, you can reach out to, hey, Valeen, you have a body. Do you understand? You have somebody that has been there before that will put you through. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's not going to be like, you just come, you don't know any. Because when I came, I didn't know anybody. Like I felt like the only person that I knew was my ex roommate. So I felt like I was trying like maybe we could bond, because I am a very likable person. Trust me, when you come around me, like I'm very confident, I'm very bold, I take risks, and then I'm very knowledgeable about a lot of things. And so I'm likable and I'm very like extra. So when you come around me, I make friends easily. People make friends. Like every people will tell you that I have like 1,000 friends. In fact, I had a friend who was angry with me because I had too many friends. But not like they were all my friends, but people find me as a friend. People have me as a friend, but I don't have like I only have two friends in the whole world, because it's hard for me to like I used to have a lot of friends, but friends show me fire. So, but the point is, that was the only person that I knew, and I was thinking that that person was going to make the stay easy for me. So by the time I got here, she was deceiving me, doing a lot of things to me that I just came. Do you understand? When you just come, when you just come, it's not for you to show yourself, it's for you to like act like you don't know anything, to observe and learn. Do you understand? So it was really hard for me, but that will not be your portion. You guys will do well. And now you have a community that you're building already, which is why you should join my Telegram group if you haven't already, and reach out to me as much as possible. Right now, everything I'm offering, I'm doing is for free. I'm not monetizing anything. I'm not, all my services are free. House hunting, SOP, what else? Um, checklist for your parking things, anything, all those things are free. Even mock visa interview. If you need a mock visa interview, we just send me an email, we schedule it, and I can be that person to help you, even like maybe 2 weeks before your visa interview or a week before your visa interview. I'll do that for you. And so just utilize the resources now that you have them for free, because at some point it might not necessarily be free. Okay. And of course, I'm not going to like, even when things get to that point, I need to know the people that have been loyal to me. People have been there, let me get to know your name. I think I know the names of almost everybody on my channel. I'm serious. I know the names of almost everybody. And that's why I come live as much as possible, so that I can get to, when I'm talking to you, it's not like I'm seeing you, but it's like we're having a conversation. And by the time I'm calling your name, I'm getting used to it. Like I know Peace, Ogo Okpara, I know Dongpe, I know Vibe with Nana, I know Akin, I know Oluwaseun. I'm not looking at anything. You can see that I'm looking at you. I know Oluwaseun, Oluwaseun, is it Adeola? No, but I think at least I know Oluwaseun Akinyemi. Is it something like that? Let me see. Oh, Adeyemi. So I know people's names now. I know Amadi Precious. I know Jesse Happy. I know Jesse's Corner. I know people by their names. So, I like the thing that we're doing. Did I not call anybody's name here? Okay, I called everybody's name because I don't want to be biased. Okay. So thank you guys so much. If you have any question, can you ask me in the live chat, because I still see 5 people here, and I wanted to say, oh, I want to end the live chat, but if you have questions, can you ask me in the live chat so that I can answer, and I can still do more 30 minutes. So ask me questions so that I can answer your any question about study abroad, life here. Just ask me any question so that I can answer that question. Okay. So who's going to be the first person to ask a question? My lips are cracked. Guys, I haven't had my bath, by the way. I need to take a shower once I'm done. So if you guys are not asking, what do you want me to talk about? What do you want me to talk about for next week? Because I think we've talked about everything. I think we've talked about everything US visa interview. And last week I was asking a question, which video should we make? I think I said, should we do top visa interview or okay, no, I think we're not done. We need one more about jobs. The questions they can ask you at the embassy that is related to a job. Maybe if you have a job before you went there or something. So you guys can give me video ideas, suggestions in the live chat, or ask me any questions. Please, guys, please ask me questions so that you make my day. Okay. Okay. Please ask me some questions. 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 And guys, I haven't filmed with like my camera for like 2 weeks. I don't know. I need to even call Aladi because I need to ask her some questions. And I bought this. It's not work. It's very, very like I don't know, let me show you. This is not study. I was asking that what makes a bank statement really authentic so we don't mess around. Okay, so what makes a bank statement authentic is this. I think I should even no, let me just answer it. Even if I answer it, I can make another video on it. But what makes a bank statement, first of all, authentic is this. When you go to the bank and you're asking them for a bank statement. So if you're using your personal bank account, for instance, you already have the money to cover your expenses. So you're going to use your bank statement, right? You go to the bank and ask for a bank statement, and you're not they're not just going to give you, because usually they just give you like a bank statement, and in that statement, if it's like a normal bank statement, they just tell you like they just give it to print it out and give it to you. But you need to let them know that you are taking it to the United States Embassy, and they need to write a formal letter, addressing it to the United States Embassy. If it is the one in Abuja, tell them. If it is the one in Lagos, you tell them. If it is the one in Ghana, you tell them. If it is the one in Cameroon, tell them. If it is the one in India, tell them. So you need to let them know the purpose for which you're asking for that bank statement. Also, if you're going to be using like let me try to turn off my lights. Let me see if it is. Yeah, I have like my ring light was on, and that's so much money for me. So if you are, oh wow, it's dark. Oh. Wow, journey of YouTube. But if you are using like guys, can you give me a minute? My battery is about to die. Let me get my charger. It was 100% before I started my live. It was 100% before I started my live, but now it is Mayday, 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 Mayday. So if you are using, a sponsor, the same thing applies to that sponsor. All the sponsor has to do is like, oh, it's not dark. Okay, maybe I can turn it down. But I was just thinking it was dark. The sponsor needs to go to like, they need to also go to like the bank and ask them for a bank statement. And the bank statement that they are going to give to them, they should also let them know the purpose for that bank statement. And the bank will let you know. They already know these things because a lot of people use banks, statements for like visa interviews. So all the banks they already know when you tell them that it's for admission purpose. If for visa, the person is taken to the embassy, they will they will do the needful. They'll have a letter headed, and that bank statement has to be like printed in the letterhead of the company, like the bank. It's not just, that's how they can tell that your documents are forged. When people just use paper to just print something and change things. No. So it has to be, first of all, it comes with a letter. An authentic bank statement comes with a letter from the bank itself, addressing it to the embassy that you're going to have your interview held. Then it also comes in a letter headed, so all the pages, everything, because at least 6 months is going to like be contained, printed on the bank letter headed paper. So it's not going to be like any paper. It's just going to be the bank letter-headed paper. I think it needs to have like the name of the person that you're being that is going to the embassy, so that they know that it is. My credit card statement is ready. Oh my god. So that they know that it is for you. Do you understand? Because you don't just want to, it has to have a purpose. So those three things are the things that actually are the things that actually have to like that somebody just sent me a message, are the things that actually can tell that your this thing is genuine and authentic. Okay, so that's all and also the bank statement, like that bank statement, the person that is serving as your sponsor has to like have like a proof of sponsorship, like a letter, an affidavit, something that so there's a connection, because the person that is giving you a bank statement is the person that's supposed to be your sponsor. So the person has to like write an affidavit of support letter, and that name and the account should also be the name in the affidavit of letter, something like that, your proof of sponsorship. So the names should tally, so that your story connects and is linked. Okay, so that's how you can tell an authentic bank statement from the one that is not authentic. Because if somebody wants to go and buy this, they'll just give you the bank statement and you just go. So that's it. So that's a very good question. So is there any other question that you need me to answer? We have like 20 minutes more. So let me know. Is there any question you need me to answer? So somebody just invited me for like a Friendsgiving. It's not a Thanksgiving, it's a Friendsgiving party at my friend's house. So I'm thinking, let me read it out. It says, Eyin Temi. What does that mean? If you are Yoruba, what does Eyin Temi? I decided I wanted to have a Friendsgiving this year with all my new Birmingham friends. Now, something light or nothing too big. So please come with your head correct and leave with your stomachs full. I'm inviting you to come so we can have small fun and really be thankful to God for the things He has done this year. It is going to be a potluck. Bring something people can chop or drink. Let me know what you're bringing as well, please. And if you can't bring anything, that's fine too. Just let me know. You can also bring some games for us to play. Lastly, if you want to bring anybody with you, please let me know ahead of time. Can't wait to see you there. I am me. And if you have any questions or concerns or can't make it, let me know. Date Saturday, November 28th, time 6 p.m. Location there, and text or call the number. So yeah, so I really didn't have any plan for like my for Thanksgiving. I was thinking I was going to travel, but I'm going to reply her and let her know that if I'm not traveling, then I will definitely make it. And she needs people to like bring things. So I think I'm going to like maybe cook something and take. I'll cook maybe jollof rice and take down. But if I cannot, that's if I'm not traveling. No, but if I'm that's if I'm not traveling. But if I'm going to travel, that means I will not go. But even if I'm not going, I think I also want to like support her in a way or something. So yeah, so I'm glad that I have this invitation and all of that. So since you guys are not like asking any other questions, can I end the live or do you have another question? If not, we have like 15 minutes more. So if you have questions, please can you just ask questions? I really want to talk. I don't want to, because if I leave now, I'm still going to be like, start thinking and all those things, all those things. So I really, 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 really want to like do things. So Dunkpay, do you have another question? Has anyone joined my Telegram group? I know Dunkplay has joined, but if you're here and you haven't joined my group, please join that group, okay? We have 15 minutes, guys. Do you have any questions or should I just end the live? Because I think I should end the live. All right. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. I hope I did not scare you in any way. Just know that on this platform, I'm going to be very real. I'm not going to hold anything back. I'll tell you things the way they are. I need to go and eat too. Oh boy, see my lips. Hamatan has come. And I need to take care of my skin, guys. And if you are among the people that feel like if you come to abroad, your skin will be popping everything. See, look at me. I'm a clear. See, when I say I never had like, I had a clear skin in Nigeria. Like I never had pimple in my entire life since I was in Nigeria. But it was when I came to the US I started having these things. So, well, I think it was during that stress period, all those things that started happening. But once I graduate, I'll have time for myself, and right now I really don't do a lot right now. So that's it, guys. See you guys in my next video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yes, let me go think. I'll call some persons to know if I am going to travel for Thanksgiving. If I'm not, then I am going to go for my friend's birthday party. No, not birthday party, Friendsgiving party. So, guys, next week is Thanksgiving. So, Thanksgiving is a thing here in the United States, and it's very like beautiful, everything. And it's just a day to thank God for everything, your blessings and all. So um, it's a big, like festive period in the US. The way you celebrate Christmas, that's the way they celebrate it here. And in fact, like a I think the whole week is like even holiday. So like that week, the school will be closed. So last year I had one full week of like Thanksgiving week. So I had to travel. That was the first time I traveled to New York. So I went to New York. So this time I don't know. I'd like to go to New York again, but I'm thinking I really want to go, I don't know, or Atlanta, something like that. So I think I'll call my auntie to find out if I should come to Atlanta for Thanksgiving and something, you know. So yeah, next week is going to be Thanksgiving. So that's why there are people are trying to like plan things and all whatnot. So yeah. So there's that. So guys, thank you guys so much for your support. I gotta go and get other things done because I need to also edit videos today. I have like 5 videos I need to edit today, 5 or 6. So that's another thing for me. And I also need to cook. I don't have food in my house. I need to think of what I need to cook. So there's a lot for me to do. And I think I'll be vlogging more, but I'm not going to do any vlogging. There's something coming. There's something coming. So you guys should wait for it. There's something coming your way. You guys should wait for it. So bye guys. Love you. Bye.